Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Nate's Alright. We're looking at my cheap crafts today. Am I scented? I don't know, maybe I'm not. Who cares? So today we're doing, well actually I'm not really making anything. I'm actually just showing off what I've been working on. Because, over Christmas I didn't really film too much. So, what I wanted to show you is my paper crafts off all my clone troopers. So I've gone through and I think I've made every. Oh look, I'll go through it anyway. But I think I made every clone trooper from Revenge of the Sith, and then a bunch of the basic clones, Mark Ones from Attack of the Clones. The only clone troopers I don't think I have, and people might know what I'm talking about, they might not, but I haven't made the firefighter ones that are in the spaceship when Anakin's flying, crashing the ship into Coruscant, and there's these guys on the side of the spaceship that help him out. They're so hard to find. I don't even know how to look them up. So I hope I can add them soon. But I haven't done them. And there's like a few others. Like I remember as a kid, there was toys of like clone troopers with certain markings that I can't find anywhere in the movies. So I haven't made them either. But I've like sketched them out, so they're ready to go. Kinda. So yeah. So I thought I'd show them all off here. Zoom in, do some cool photo shoots, and show you guys what I'm doing. But look, this is how I display them, but I actually just want to put them on the board. So with the power of editing, maybe I'll be able to, oh, and I need another drink, so maybe I'll finish this, fill it up, and we'll get them on the roll. So, yeah, welcome. I better not put that there. If I put it there, will we see it change? I don't know, we'll have a look. Now if I can just scooch out of here without editing ruining. Oh, wow, look at that movie magic. My drink's refilled. Here's all my clone troopers out on the board. I actually gotta make a bigger board. This is so small. Um, Also, thanks for watching, guys. I'm obviously very new to this, so it's getting going. Shout out to Auric. I know he's watching, so thanks for watching, man. Um, yeah. So here's what I've been working on lately. I will go through my whole collection. I'm just working on New Hope at the moment. And I've got a photo shoot set up so we can get some nice close-ups of everything. But yeah, we got basic Mark One clones. Um, we got the 501st Anakin's, even the Jedi that are like clone troopers in the skies. We got Commander Bly, we got Commander Gree, Commander Neo, or Captain Neo, I forget what he's called. Some Coruscant Guard, some Mark II troopers, Commander Bacca. Oh no, the snow clone troopers, the ones with Ki-Adi-Mundi, and the 212 Obi-Wan soldiers. So yeah, this was really fun to do actually. Oh, and there's some clone pilots spread out amongst them. This was really fun. So I've been excited to show it off. Um, and follow the Facebook page. I'll be posting up all the templates so you can print off your own. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. No, thanks for. I'm not finished. Thanks for watching, as in thanks for watching. I'm about to do the breakdown, take photos of everything, and go through it all. Yeah. So I've been on a bit of a excited high because the Wizard's Brush. I saw he put up a new video. I commented, "Oh, I look forward to these videos. I make a drink for the show, put my daughter to bed, and I get really excited to just sit down and chill out and watch some miniatures." And he replied, so that made my whole week, made my whole month really. To be honest, it's been a pretty good 2026. And considering that same day, I was taking the bins out and I accidentally touched a cane toad just sitting on top of the bin. I didn't know. Put my hand on it because I, don't take a torch out with me. So it's pitch black. Grabbed the bin, touched something that's slimy and squishy and bumpy and hated it. So I ran inside. Was like, what the hell? Was hoping it was a diaper, like a baby's diaper that just got left on the top. Got my torch, ran out, shone. Just a massive cane toad sitting on top. I was like, oh, here we go. So I got my stick, I whacked it off. A bunch of little ones on the ground. I was like, this sucks. Run the bin down to the road, and I came and just washed my hands, poured a strong drink. I was like, I was maybe clean the garage. Like, that's me done for today. So even after that, then I saw he replied to my comments. I was like, all right, it's been a good night. So it was pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna go through and I'll break these all down for everyone. And yeah, stick around. We'll do the a little drink break and chat about the future. All right, see you in the next clip. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right with you.
All right, hey guys. So if I sound a bit exhausted, it's because I just recorded this and then my mic wasn't working. So here we go. Second time's the charm. Here's the Mark 1s that I did. I was really impressed with using the Genosian ground and drawing their backs. The backs do a world of difference. I had a lot of issues with when we would play is I didn't have like the backs. Like I just had a what's it called, a toothpick holding it together, and you couldn't see who they were. So I'm glad I've done it. It's taken me forever to redraw them, but it adds so much more to the characters. Obviously, from Mark 1, you go to Mark 2. And then the pilots were a last-minute addition, which I'm really glad I did. Like, they fit really well with the whole design. I didn't do the grass on them just to make them a little bit different. And then obviously we got the scout quad bikes. What are they called? Scout bikes, and the walkers. And I've done them for every coin trooper. I wasn't going to. It was just going to be for the bikes for the Commander Neo squad and the walkers for the Kashyyyk place. But then I decided I'll just do it for everyone. It really sells each squad having their own little army and stuff. I'm glad I did. I'm actually going to reuse it for Rebels later, but we'll get to that. It's a weird edit at the end. All right, and the 501st. Tried something different. Tried to do the Coruscant Jedi Temple flooring, which Battlefront 2 is what I based it on. It's not great. It could use some work. And we got the Jedi robes over the clones. I think in the deleted scene they had robes on, but it just didn't make sense for them to be dressed up as Jedi. Like, why would they go through the effort? Whereas in the Lego Star Wars game, they just had the cloak over their armor and the helmets off. So I'm going to stick with that just because that makes more logical sense. And Commander Appo, because I wasn't going to, and then I ran into a guy dressed as him, dressed up in Comic-Con. And I thought it looked so cool. So I added it. I drew it in. And I'm glad, because you need a commander with your dude. And yeah, I think they turned out really well. Obviously the paint job needs work. I'm working on that, but that's it so far. And then we got, who's this? Oh, Commander Bly, sick. This is my brother's favorite. Second time I had to make it actually, because I stuffed up the first one. I'd printed them all out, then realized behind them I hadn't done their yellow armor on any of their their shoulders, their arms. So I had to remake it, which is not going to complain about remaking, but it was a pain to redo, but that's okay. So there's the back view Aayla Secura, obviously, because she gets destroyed by them. So I had to add her for the effect. Anyway, yeah.
Right. Go. All right, everyone. So we're halfway through. As you can see, I've been hard at work moving everyone over and taking photos. But can't have a break. Usually, I would have a beer break, but it's nearly 10 at night, so it's time for a bourbon break. Still a BB, but we're doing bourbon break today. And look, I just want to thank you guys for watching. It has been, what's the word? Boring. It's been boring making these. Usually I just want to sit down and make them and put them up. But the tedious process of stopping filming, blah, 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 I just don't like. But what I do like is the end result. Like that, I think that's really fun. And I enjoy watching other people's YouTube. So I'm going to stick to it and keep going. what I would like to do is, and, you guys can put in the comments if you want to watch it or whatnot. Is I also have my own little rules. I found Legion so hard to play. To this day, I still don't know how to play it. I can, like, if I'm versus someone who knows the rules, I can join in and I can play with their like guidance. But on my own, I'm lost. So I went and made my own rules. There's 1 page, maybe 2 page rules. Me and my daughters play it. It's really fun. You can if you just want to see it, I'm happy to do a little battle report and post the rules and everything. I'll probably just call them like the riot rules or something really dumb and egotistical. But I've got them up, and it just it follows the same process. It follows one character, not one character, one squad, move them, next person moves their squad, blah, blah, blah. So we're halfway through. Thanks for watching. We'll finish up and then I'll come see you when I'm all done. But enjoy the bourbon or beer or whatever you're having. Have a little break and then get stuck into making more crafts. See you later.
Okay, so then next we got Commander Cody's, which is so cool. I did one of each because I couldn't decide if I wanted him with his helmet on or without. So I just did one of the true. Got the air troopers, which they look so sick. The airborne clone troopers. I never liked them growing up. I thought they looked dumb. And the order I've got, they just fit. Like they make the army. Like when I drew up the 12-12, 2-12, whatever it is, I have to add them in just to add the effect. Yeah. I do not know why I've got this first, like the back of them. But anyway, there's the snow troopers. They were really easy as well because I have I've already done the stormtroopers, so I can just reuse the mold, not molds, the drawings, just recolor and maybe change some of the armor. But it fits so well. And Ki-Adi-Mundi there, I toss and turn if I want a Ki-Adi-Mundi in the normal, like Geonosian stuff that you first see him in, or if I should make him fit his squad. I think I made the right decision. Having him dressed up as his troop looks so much better. So yeah, they're pretty fun. And then we got the Coruscant Guard. Again, I didn't do them with the Coruscant ground. I probably could have, but we see them on Mustafar. They're probably Battlefront showed them everywhere. So I wanted to do them with just the dirt, and that way I can change it around no matter where I put them. Which I'm glad I did. And they just look really cool. There's a guy I follow, and he's in the 501st, like the dress up place, and he dresses up as one of the Coruscant guards. So I was like, oh, that's cool. So I thought I'd do them proper squad. This the last one? I can't remember. Oh no, Commander Gree. How cool is he? These are my favorite growing up. Originally, I was just going to do the Walker with that, and the Scouts were going to be the bikes from me Neos. And then when I did them, I just crossed them over to everyone. They look so cool. I wish they did more in Clone Wars with this type of armor. Like, I don't really like what they give Kree and his squad. It's just real basic, that green on the white armor. And he's pretty basic in the Clone Wars series, but I love the look of them here. So it was a lot of fun drawing them up. And then we got our last one, I think. He's coming up. Again, this is another one I just added stuff. Captain Neo, or Commander Neo, whatever he is. You don't really see them much in the movie, but I did like them. And I had the speeder bikes made. So if we've got the speeder bikes, I'll go through and make a whole squad of them. And then Commander Neo doesn't have anything that changes. Like, he looks just like a squad. But I found in Clone Wars they had a deleted scene where his helmet was off and he's got all these face tattoos. I don't know if it's canon, but so I used that. So I've got him with his face tattoos, holding his helmet, and that works. Like, you can tell who he is, and that's really the main thing. And then Commander Neos, they're a bit weird looking. Like, they look like they're trying to be scouts, but I added them anyway. I think they all fit nicely. And then here's all of them. That's just a little 3D printed tower I've done. Holds a lot of space. It'll just because I'm trying to make every character, so it's taking a lot of time. This is just I'm starting on the movies, the original and the prequel, and I'll go through and do Clone Wars. So there's all the Jedi, saw them earlier, or the Clone Troopers Mark 1. My Geonosian battle droids, I think they look so cool. Gungan surprised me. I was really impressed making them. Battle droids again, nothing. And then some Ewoks, Chewbacca on the ATST. Little wicket there, back there, you can see some of the Empire Strikes Back, Hoth stuff, some more Hoth stuff, and then Return of the Jedi, and then the Scout Troopers, ATST, all that jazz. My Tusken Raiders and Jawas, and a bunch of little robots that they find. I need to print a walker. I will. A crawler, sorry. Stormtroopers. There's my main characters. They're just kind of out. Buru. Got them in skeleton somewhere I got to work on. And then the Rebel Army. Can't see behind. But there's intent to 4 people as well. And yeah.
All right, everyone. So there you have it. There's the all the little clone troopers I've done. And you got to see a sneak peek of everyone I've worked on so far. I'll start doing a breakdown of Stormtroopers, Empire, Rebels, extras, da da da. But I really wanted to get the Grand Army of the Republic on display and all done. Obviously, that doesn't count all the Clone Wars, Bad Batch, the little animated Cartoon Network Clone Wars. Like, I've got all those drawn up. I just haven't made them. Not all of them drawn up, but like the designs. I still have to do the coloring, the shadow, and the back view. But it's all there. It's all going to come along. So stick around. I'll keep posting the templates so you can make your own. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, or don't. I'm not your mum. Do what you want. But that would help a ton. Get it around. If not, all good. Have a great weekend. I forget what day it is. I think it's Tuesday. So have a good weekend when you get to it. Get through the week, get through work, have a drink, and relax. All right. Thanks, everyone. See you later. Bye.